Welcome Scorpio, this is your August 3rd to August 9th forecast. We're showing all the transits, but we're going to focus in on the full moon in Aquarius on August 9th, highlighting your spiritual growth and development. So the Aquarius full moon brings intuitive clarity and detachment for Scorpio. It encourages you to observe emotions rather than dive into them, and you're being guided to meditate under moonlight or work with Scorpio-ruled Pluto for some deep healing. Let's see what else we have going on as a focus for you this month, Scorpio. And I think I'm going to take most of these upright. Yeah, I knew it. So I can't really tell if they're upright or not, but I like doing mostly upright unless we feel called to do otherwise. So we do have the Emperor coming through. We also have the Hermit as well. Interesting. And then we have the Spirit of Swords. Okay. All right, so I do feel as though you are working towards spiritual enlightenment here, or just a greater understanding, a greater knowing, raising your frequency, raising your vibration, and quite literally soul searching as what is this? The Hermit in this particular card is indicating here. So you may be taking some time to rest, to reflect, to replenish your soul, replenish yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally, I'm hearing. So that is wonderful here. Give me one more. So we do have the Two of Pentacles. So you may be deciding between some options that you have, and some of you may feel like things are a little overwhelming at this time. So you may be struggling to balance different things that you do have on your plate, and you could also be again sort of thinking about the different options and the impact on them and what your next steps are really going to be at this point in time. And this is pretty general what I'm speaking to here. Like we'll mostly keep this to spiritual growth and development, since that's what's being highlighted this month for you, or I'm sorry, this week for you. But you can really apply this however it resonates here. So let's look at some challenges that may come up here. Okay, so we do have the Ten of Cups as a challenge, and you may quite literally have different components, different aspects. So like your finances, your spiritual growth, your career, excuse me, your relationships. So those may be the things here that you are balancing, you are juggling, and you are in some cases struggling in certain areas to maintain here. So what else? So we do have the Seven of Wands. You may also struggle with, and so you may struggle with, I'm hearing like some of you may want to just let go of everything and release everything. And that may seem like the easier approach here. But only you know what is best for you, because for others of you, this is about working through these different options and the different things that you do have going on, or particular scenarios or individuals that we're talking about. So for some of you, the best option is to work through that, to reflect on it, to evaluate it, and identify like, okay, for this to still be aligned with my soul, with my purpose here, with my authentic self, excuse me, these are the things that I need to have happen, or these are the things that I want and I'm going to work toward at this time. So some of you may be in that place where you're deciding that, like, what is truly best for you and what your next steps are. We also have the Ten of Swords here. Okay, and for some of you, you may not be wanting to end certain things. So even though you are struggling a little bit and things are sort of out of whack, not necessarily from your perspective as aligned as you'd like them to be, you may be in that place where you are like, not wanting to let go of things. Excuse me, even in the case that like, okay, I really need to let this individual go, or I need to let these things go or release these things, but I don't want to. And for others of you, it may be about like just staying in your comfort zone. So you may it may feel more comfortable to you. It may feel more safe to stay in that lower vibrational frequency, or to stay just in an energy that is no longer beneficial or valuable to you. It doesn't have to mean that it's anything negative happening. It could just be that you are not making progress towards, the things that you're desiring, the goals that you do have. So whatever way this is impacting you or reflecting to you, and it resonates with you, just be mindful of that. If you do feel like you're being stuck or you're not moving forward in any ways, then you do want to explore that here. We also have the Spirit of Rings with, so it is going to impact your ability to make progress, and we already basically said that, and this is really just that confirmation coming out of anything new that's coming into you. There may be a little bit of a delay, or you may feel a little resistance in moving forward and taking inspired action toward those things, those blessings that come in, that prosperity that's trying to reach you and connect with you. You may feel a little resistance, and it's up to you to really start to explore why that may be. What do you feel you are holding on to that's not for your best good, that you need to let go of? So it may be time to explore that, or explore it more deeply, because I know you probably already know. All right, and then we do have the Ace of Swords here. So let's look at some underlying worries here. All right, and you may be concerned about this, any new chapters that you are resisting allowing to open here. There may be specific reasons why, and you know what those reasons are, but there could be some ideas that you do have in your mind here. So going underneath, delving into that subconscious, those subconscious beliefs that you do have. So anything that could be holding you back. So there could be some journaling that you can do on that, some meditations that you can do on that, or any other self-care practices that helps you to, clear your mind and really explore the particular actions that you take, the beliefs that you have, the thoughts that you have that keep you from working toward the things that you deserve and you desire and you dream about. So we do have the Three of Wands here. I'm going to look at beliefs and goals. Okay. And for some of you, you may feel like, since this did come out in a little bit of reverse, I'm hearing like it could potentially be a little bit of both. So the new beginnings that you do have, the new chapters that you can open at any time you desire, they're available to you. You just need to connect with that and set that intention and that state of being through your actions, your beliefs, your thoughts here. And that is what we're seeing here, that you might need a new plan. You may need to adjust your plan. You may need to evaluate that and identify like what's going to keep you on track and what is no longer helpful to you that you can let go of. So we do have the Moon coming in as well. So your intuition is going to play a part in this process, and that's going to help you to decipher like what's for you and what's not for you. So allow that connection to occur. And if you feel like it's not as strong, then you're guided to work on strengthening that. And also this is about you releasing the ego and managing the ego in a better way, that it is allowing for you to identify those areas where you feel stuck and process them so that you can move on. So that integration of the ego and the higher self, where you're using the ego in a way that is beneficial to you and not detrimental to you. So let's look at your approach here. So we do have the Ace of Pentacles here. So you are desiring success. You have hope. You have dreams here. And this is about you taking that journey toward them. So you are allowing yourself to dream, to visualize, and it's just a matter of getting that to come to fruition here, to materialize in your 3D environment. So we do have the King of Rings. So it's about that inspired action, that original plan, that blueprint for your life that you had before you came here. So it is time for you to get back to that. And if you're unaware of what that is, then that is a journey in and of itself for you to start to explore that and to understand more about who you are and why you came here as a starseed, as a light worker, as an earth angel, what your responsibilities were, or I'm sorry, what you identified that you're going to work on, what you're going to be responsible for, and how you're going to uplift humanity. So this is you identifying what that is and working towards that. And you don't need to know that in particular, that specifically. You can just have an idea. You can just have an idea of what it is. You can just go with what makes you feel good. And that's why you're always being guided here to connect with your intuition, because that's how you'll know. How does it make you feel? And some individuals have specific ways that they connect with their intuition to know immediately, like, yeah, this is right. No, this is not right. And others of you, it's about like developing that skill, continuing to grow that connection. And in the meantime, going by your feelings and using your emotions as data to help you understand like what feels good and what doesn't, and what you want to work on and what doesn't interest you. All right. Wonderful. We got options here. So I'm going to look at your external environment. And so there is a lot available to you at this time. A lot of options, a lot of doors that can be opened if you allow it. A lot of opportunity that is ready to be seized, ready to connect with you. So let's see. And we also have the Dawn of Swords with, okay, so yeah, you're absolutely being guided here to really connect with your dreams, with your desires, and to start on that plan. Because we said it doesn't have to be a detailed out plan, 100-page plan. It just needs to be, what are your dreams, what are you desiring, and what inspired actions, what micro actions. It could be the tiniest steps toward those plans, toward your passions that you're being guided to do here. And in any way that you feel like you do need to create a little more balance here, because that is also coming up here. So it could be just balancing your everyday activities in your life and your goals and your dreams that you're trying to execute. So you may need to create some balance there. Or it could be about balancing the divine masculine and feminine qualities as well, in order for you to process lessons and process experiences so you can gain the most out of them, so that you're able to continue to take those steps towards your dreams. And then I thought there was another, there was something else I wanted to say and I lost it. So if I remember it, I will come back to it. But it was something else about just creating more balance here. Okay, so just in your life at this time, wherever you see it needs to be addressed is what the message is there. So it was something related to that, but we'll just say that. All right, so let's look at your guidance here. All right, so pay attention to, first and foremost, we said it earlier here, and it's coming out as confirmation of you have everything within you already. You already have the answers. You've done this many, many, many lifetimes, so you have everything you need within you. You know that already. You've designed these experiences for you to learn and to grow and to see things from different perspectives. But this is about you, and at this time, remembering who you are and continuing to work towards that, and remember more and more and more with each experience, with each day, so that you are better able to balance, to manage, to achieve, to accomplish your goals, and to reach that state of fulfillment that you are seeking at this time. So go within, connect with your gifts, your intuition, connect with source, connect with your higher self. You also have your ancestors available to you, providing love, unconditional love and support and assistance when you reach out and request it, and also your angels as well. Okay, so you have a lot of support beyond the realms for you. And I'm also going to say that there is potential soul family members as well that you will come into contact with, or that are already in your energy or available to you at this time. So you may want to be on the lookout for that as well. So let's see what else. Don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that closed door. This is about absolutely deciding where you want to place your focus and then going for it, taking that inspired action toward it. You have so much to offer the world. Don't ever doubt your contribution. That is such a wonderful message, because that is the entire message here, about like recognizing your gifts, your talents, and your abilities, and then now taking inspired action towards them. So this is such a wonderful message here, because it wouldn't come into your mind, you wouldn't know it, you wouldn't see it, you wouldn't feel it if someone didn't need to hear it, or it wasn't going to benefit someone in some way, even if it's just benefiting you. Okay? So don't ever discount that. Your voice is just as important as anyone else's and deserves to be heard in whatever way you choose to share it. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Oh, so we do have a romantic getaway, a happy couple here. So that is so wonderful. And I also feel like this could relate to your ego and higher self as well. So that merging and that balance that we were talking about creating. So that is also showing up here as a confirmation of like that being a focus for you, and that being something that's actually really going to be beneficial to you this month. Okay. So let's see. So we have you being part of something bigger. Details are taken care of. So I love this message, because that is exactly what we're saying here, as far as like you don't have to have that whole plan figured out. You just have to have the goal, the vision, the idea, the intention, and then take inspired action toward it, whatever that step is. Even if it's just researching, even if it's just visualizing, even if it's just thinking about it, that is still taking action toward it. And obviously you don't want to stay in that type of state forever. But you know, those are those micro actions that are helping to build that momentum. All right, so we have your past lives and dimensional lives, your ancestors, your angels here. So all of that knowledge and wisdom that's available to you, as well as unconditional love and support. So that is also coming up as that confirmation. So in whatever way you do connect with your ancestors, or you connect with your higher self and source and your angels and your guides, is what you're being asked to do at this time, to find that unconditional love that you're seeking, or any desires that you do have to receive guidance and wisdom and information. Okay, Scorpio? All right, so thank you so much for watching, and have a great week.